Yep, there you go.
Okay, we made pate filling. That's a veggie pate filling. We already made the dough. We're rolling them out and frying them. We got a vegan meat kind of substitute, and we're frying them. Earlier we made Johnny cake and we're fried them, and we're gonna taste all of that a little later. But let's get back to rolling and filling. So my granddaughter is rolling out, so I came over here to start filling. So I'm going to show you how to fill them. You just take a scoop of your filling and you put it on. You flip it over. I take my hands and kind of go around it, and then I lift the whole thing up so I can get a better angle, and then I just go around and flip it in. And when I'm doing two different kinds, I always fork my vegetable ones, so that way when we're eating them or we have leftovers, we know which one is it. So I just go back around and then use the fork all the way around, and then I go back around to make sure that none of the filling is going to fall out when I fry them. And then from there, it goes straight into your hot oil. And that one is ready to take out. Let it in there, lift it in there a little bit too long. And I'm trying not to squish the other one. And we're just going to take it out. And that one's already raised and should be browning. And then we're going to start another one. So we're going to just take some of the the filling, sorry. And I try to smooth it out a little bit so that it's like basically you're going to have filling in almost every bite. And then you just want to flip it over. Make sure you kind of fold it down. And then you're just going to fold it over. Fold it over, fold it over. Fold it over, 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 and then pinch in that last side. And then when you're doing your vegetable, I like to fork mine. You don't have to. Then you're just going to lift it up off the table, come over to the pan, and drop it in. And by that time, your other one should be about ready to flip. So we're going to go ahead and flip that. And make sure we keep it I'm doing this in a smaller pan than I would like, but that's what I'm using today. And then by the time that one's ready to flip, that one should be ready to go in. And then I'm going to try and get the recipes quickly filled so we can start doing the gluten ones. So we're only going to do 3 more vegetables. So I'm going to do them like I used to have to do them in the when we used to sell on the streets. I used to have a roll and just fill. I always had somebody on the fire, and usually somebody helping me roll. And it used to be more times than not, these two that are helping me, my 2 grandchildren, their mother and their aunties that used to be in the kitchen with me, helping me do all of this. So I'm trying to teach them how to do it so that they one day in turn can teach their children how to do this same thing. Basically, that's how recipes get passed down throughout all of the generations. My grandson is sitting here saying, no, he's not going to do this, and he'll be surprised. My son said that when he was his age too.
Oh, he said he wasn't going to have kids.
And my son has mastered almost everything that he used to watch us do. So, and be coming up with different things that he likes to do. So, that's all the vegetable we're going to do today. So, I'm going to leave these set here. I'm gonna move my vegetable mix and get my other mix ready. These should be ready to come out, and the other one should be ready to flip. It's basically just a rotation. And I've been making pâtés for almost 20 years. So, I don't know. I want to start with the ones I did first. It could be a little bigger, but that's okay. You want to start doing these, and I come over there and do those? You could go ahead and start doing these. And they don't have to fork, so you could just go ahead and unroll them. And then I'm going to start doing these because I want them big enough. So basically all you're doing, this is what I do. First I had a big dough, and then I put them all into small patty size or dough size balls, about the size of my hand, I guess. That's how where they were. And then once I made them into balls like this, I just went around and did this with each of them to get them so that when I'm ready to roll, they're ready. So all I have to do is just flatten. And I usually like to flatten, flip on both sides so they're both kind of floured. And if I need more flour, then roll out, flip, and then try and get my shape of the circle. Doesn't always come out looking like a circle, but that's okay. When you get them in there, they're all going to eat the same, so it doesn't really matter. Some people do this and then they get a plate or something, a saucer or whatever, depending on what size they want to make their pâtés. They will take a plate and cut them so they're all uniform. But that's not important to me because it's just for our family today. And even when I go out and sell, I don't like my stuff to be perfect, because to me then that means it seems too store-bought or something. I don't know. I like mine irregular sizes, trying to make it basically the same size though. And then you just want to roll them out. I usually just do 1, 2, and usually that helps. 1, 2. Usually that works. So we're going to kind of work on some of the ones she did, trying to fix them up a little bit. She keeps asking me how I did do this. She did some of them really good, so I can't say anything. Some need a little help, but that's okay. This is the first time she's really helping me do this, so I think she did an awesome job. They weren't that bad. And then we're done with that part. Then I'm going to help her finish filling and after we finish filling and frying, we're going to do these taste tests. So we're going to start with putting the rest of the vegetable ones in. So we have all of our vegetable done. And I keep telling my granddaughter she can't be afraid of the oil, because if you're afraid of the oil, you will definitely get burned.
It's like swimming with sharks.
Put a little bit more rock, because we only got 12 to fill, and this should be.
I need to be timed out right now.
You need to be timed out?
Yes.
Okay, well if you need to go and do something else or rest, it's fine.
My eyes burn like. What's that thing like? I don't like it all.
She can't handle the onions and stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bust these out real quick, which is not gonna take me long to do. Just gonna go ahead and make sure I have them all in a position that I could just go and drop the filling on them. And once I drop the filling on them, told her to stir this up a little bit. Hope I got enough. Putting too much on each one, but that's alright. If I don't, I got a lot more vegetables, so we'll just do more vegetable. That's fine. But these are basically the same, just a different filling. You could put whatever filling you want in them. I just used what I had at the house. And I have been craving this. I also do a barbecue lentil that I haven't done in a while. It's a very long process. I usually do that overnight because when you do it overnight, the juice is set into the lentils. So I usually soak my lentils and then make my barbecue sauce that night. And then go ahead and let my lentils cook overnight the next night. And then roll and fill and fry, same way. So we're gonna flip these ones. They're about ready. And then by the time we get these ones all rolled and flipped, well, they're already rolled, but all of these folded, same concept. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Anytime you're doing anything with dough and you want to make some kind of pate kind of type thing, it's the same concept. You could also just do them without even doing all of this, but I just like the way it looks when you do this. Some people don't do this. Some people just put that, fold them over, and then just, some people just do this. They fold them over, seal this like this, and then they will go back and fork it. This is how some people do it. If you want to do this, this is easier for you, it's possible. And then it's ready to go in. I just don't like to do it because sometimes when you do it like that, it's not sealed good enough and your filling's gonna fall out. That's why I take the time and do that extra roll. And then go back and make sure all my ends are sealed.
What are you doing?
She's doing a pretty decent job. This is her first time doing it, so I think she's doing an awesome job.
I want you to try and do this, dude.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna let you go behind the camera. So go get your hands washed. And then I will definitely leave one for him to do, since he thinks this is so easy.
Oh, okay. Well, technically it is.
Oh, okay.
It's just...
It is really easy, but it's like I have been doing this for years, so it doesn't take me a long time to do it. But when you're first starting, it's hard, because when I first started, it was hard for me to get those to lay and do what I wanted them to do. So it's almost eating time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start putting these in.
Really?
Go ahead and wash your hands. Oops. bringing him up so that he has a better leverage. All right, let's go.
You might want to roll up your sleeves.
Yeah, you might sure want to do that. Then you just want to roll that over or fold it over. Come on, let's go. Fold it over. You do. Like, come on now. We need to get him in this oil.
He's putting good pressure on me. Stop pressurizing me. You're putting so much pressure. No question.
It's easier. Okay, now go ahead. All right, now do the next one. Let's go. I'm not going to do well because I helped you with the first one. So now you're doing your one. Haha, how you like that one?
Movie. I can't wait to eat this. That's easy.
Oh, my eyes.
You criticizing my work?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes.
I feel like you're criticizing my work.
No, I'm being
This is
serious right now.
beautiful.
That's actually really pretty.
Yeah. It's funny.
Someone else do this.
You doing it okay? I got it. Jeez. I did it. It's like the others.
So we got our veggie patés. We got our Johnny cake.
Johnny cake. Just gonna finishing touches.
This is for veggie too. That's why it's buried. And then these are the ones that we made that we did earlier that we are going to taste. This
There.
is
That's beautiful.
the vegetable meat one, and that is your veggie. So
Oh,
we're
gee,
gonna
wow.
try those in a minute as soon as my helper gets inside from outside. But we're just gonna finish frying this up.
So using it. Flag. Flag.
Huh?
Flag.
Rob, come, let's taste them.
Flag. This says so much flag. The internet, why you believe me?
Okay, let's taste
Oh,
them.
my eyes.
Leave that door open.
I see what you mean.
Leave it open.
I see what you mean.
Okay, come on, let's taste.
Oh, my eye, they burn. Look at it. It's beautiful. You should make a cooking channel. It's hot.
You can have this one.
How good.
That's good.
Oh, great, now I'm hungry.
Oh, it's almost done.
Can you?
Okay. All right, you can go ahead and taste. I mean, you can go ahead and turn it off. Okay, we don't want the fat guard in there.